Can you guys see me? Uh, okay, let's try again. Looks like it's okay now. Looks like it's okay now. Okay. Okay. Is it okay? Wow, a whole 8 minutes. This network is not fun today. Uh-uh. Oh, it looks like I've stopped seeing your comments, guys. Why does it look like I've stopped seeing the comments? Okay. Hey, Shilani. Shilani is just joining. Hi, guys. Please, Shilani, anybody else, please let me know if you can see me now. Because, hey, this network today. This network today is not fun. Hey, inspire the next movement. Hey, Levu, can you guys see me now? Can you guys see me now? Oh, yes, we can see me now. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get this rolling. Okay, so I was just saying to you guys, day 2 was all about letting go. I did my day 2 last night and I was like, oh God, what did I just do to myself? Like, did I just open a can of worms? But it was also very refreshing because even today I continue doing that work. Even today during the day I kept, for me it was just something that I didn't even know I needed to let go of it. And then me letting go of it meant that I needed to do some, things that I haven't done in a long time, putting things in place, putting systems in place, something I don't like. I really don't like doing those kind of stuff. But then it was something that I needed to do, let go of the drama of, not having those things in place. Woo! It was heavy. It was heavy, 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 I can tell you. So, but just take care of yourself through that process. Do not give up, guys. It's not nice, but do not give up. Once you know what it is that you need to let go, once you know what it is you're dealing with, you are in a better position to deal with it. So push through it. Even if you need a coaching session, please call me up and let's deal with it. Once it's like once the snake is out of the hole, do not let it go back. Hold on to it. Make sure you kill it. It does not go back because you don't need that drama another year, another month, another whatever. So I'm also dealing with stuff. I know you're dealing with stuff. Day 2 brought up a lot of things. But for us, as you know, in day 1, what we did, in day 1, we went out and we called for the miracles. We called for the biggest things. We called for the stuff that we know that it is not close in our vicinity. It's not things we can just walk to. It's stuff that really, really we want, but we feel like we are out of range from those things. So the letting go that we are doing right now, guys, it's all about bringing that big numbers in. Guys, we need the big numbers in. So let's do the work. I know it feels horrible. It felt horrible for me doing it yesterday. It felt horrible for me doing it today. But hold on to that horrible. Hold on to that horrible. Because what is going to happen is that you are letting go. But the ideas now are coming in. The ideas, God is now going to tell you, do this, do this, do that. You need the space. You need the energy. That is why you must let go of stuff so that you can move with the new voice. You can move with the guidance of the new things that are coming. I hope you guys are understanding that. It's not just for nothing that you are going through hell right now. You are going through hell right now letting go of stuff because you need to make space. Like we said yesterday, it's space making time. But then, let's leave the things of day 2 alone. Let day 2 deal with itself. We are in day 3 today, and I'm happy that we're doing a little bit of masculinity work today. That is nice. I enjoy masculine work. I don't know why, but all my entire life I've been doing masculine work. Obviously, it's exhausting because I am created for feminine energy. Obviously, balancing it with the masculine energy. But oh my goodness, I just enjoy doing masculine stuff. So today we're doing blessing work. Yay! It's day 3. So in day 3, we're gonna bless our work. We're gonna bless our work. We're gonna bless the ideas we have, and then we're gonna do the most amazing thing. We're going to bless our money. Yay! So I've got good vibration rituals for us to do for these things. It's gonna feel good. It's gonna feel good. It's not gonna feel like yesterday, but obviously yesterday stuff needs to continue happening. Yesterday stuff, it needs to continue happening. Now that you've written down those things, you need to stick to them. You need to stick to clearing them. You need to stick to getting them out of the way. You cannot go back and ignore those things. So day 2 work is there. It's looking at you. You're going to work through it. All right, and I'll tell you what you do with those things that we've been using towards the end of the video today. What you do with those paper and those lists. But day 2 work, you don't leave it alone. Just that today we're doing day 3 work, and it's a little bit lighter than day 2 work. Okay, so as much as day 1 was exciting, day 2 was a little bit like, what? No, man, no. But day 3 is also just gonna feel good. Okay, so let me read a little bit of these comments before we continue. And then this thing is shaking, guys. Please bear with me. Okay, so Hluyani says yesterday was heavy, sis pussy, hence I was led to take a bath earlier than everyone was. It was an emergency, I know. Precious is saying, hello everyone, after day 2, I'm ready to get fired. I'm good. Yeah, Precious has done the work, guys. Precious is like, yay, you know what? I've let go. So I said I'm gonna load that video of attachment stuff. So I didn't find the video, so I'm gonna record one tomorrow at 6 p.m. Please come through to the same place. I'm gonna be doing it live so that you guys can ask questions, because that is a little bit more of a process, so you want to ask questions. So please come through tomorrow at 6 p.m. We're gonna do the letting go process of things that you are attached to. So 6 p.m. tomorrow, we are doing that de-attaching process. So make sure that you come through. I'm gonna record it live so that you guys have it. Okay, so this thing could stop just moving so that I can read the comments. Yeah, Nantala says, yesterday was very emotional for me. I cried in the tub. My body was very tingly, or was it the Epsom soda? Couldn't sleep. I woke up at exactly 1, and that was it. Yes, sounds like so dramatic sometimes, so it makes sense, but you are doing the work. So this is perfect. This is totally perfect. Precious says, I had a bath at 11 p.m. because someone did not want to sleep. Or well done, you stayed up that much. Well, you worked in the right time of the night. Those times are the right times. And Noma Pelo says that letting go list is long. Girl, keep that list. Girl, work through that list. Let that list be finished before this year is finished. And I'm gonna show you guys how you're gonna make sure that all that stuff in that list is done. But we working with that list. That list is our breakthrough. We have to work through that list. Some have 1, some have 50. So we just need to work through that list. I've got a 2 and it's hectic. It's really, I wish I had more, because maybe if there's more, there's gonna be less work, but hey, it's hectic. So Namapelo says, I slept at 3 a.m. yesterday. Was 3 a.m. yesterday was heavy. I thought I had done the letting go, but there was more. Yeah, so being up between 1 and 3 a.m. is very, very normal. Between those hours, it's hour of healing. It's hour of a whole lot of stuff. People who do magic do it at that time. People who want to kill magic things in their lives, they do it at that time. It is really a holy hour. People who abagangako bayaganga ngaleso sikhathi, people abalungisako bayalungisa ngaleso sikhathi. So it's normal to be up during those times. Normally during full moon, you will notice that you are up during those times because it's time to fix stuff. It's time to make things happen. So you guys, normal being up at that time, and you are fighting a fight. This is a fight. Letting go of those strongholds is a fight. So definitely you are up. But also, you might find that you will sleep like a baby. So I slept like a baby. Like I just closed my eyes after the bath and I woke up at 7 a.m. in the morning. And also that is normal. And I know there's a lady also who sent me a message. She said like she slept like throughout. She slept so well. Also because the letting go just also gives your body that moment. So that's good. So Mimi says, I didn't sleep as I'm letting go of being broke, stuck in a career that depresses me, the place I'm staying as I don't afford it anymore due to closing down of my business. Mimiki, girl, it's for a reason. All of that shit is for a reason. And you know what? You are doing the work. So don't worry about it. Don't worry about what's not in place. Just know that you are letting go of things and you are making space for what you want. And that is the perfect time actually to do this kind of work when there is so much drama around your life. And I'm so happy that you're not focusing on the drama. You are actually focusing on you, which means that you are going to come out of the drama even better than you've ever been. So do not worry. As things crumble and do their own thing, let them, watch them and be like, okay, I'm looking. You crumble and do whatever you need to do. I'm fixing me. So well done, girl. Well done, well done, well done. Do not focus on what's going wrong. Do not focus on what else is not working. Focus on letting go of things so that you can have the stuff you want in your life. Things that are crumbling and going up in smoke, let them be. I promise you, I am telling you from a personal experiment of things going wrong and not looking at them, looking at the other side of stuff. Okay, so Lebu says, my wardrobe, I can't do. I have been planning to clean it for 3 years. Lebu 3. Okay, this is good. Definitely your wardrobe needs that. Needs this. So please do it. And also, Lebu, don't try to do it one day because it's gonna just like, make you feel horrible. So you do it piece by piece. You start by drawers. You start by, you do it piece by piece by piece by piece, and you do it with that interest, with that love, with that knowing that you're putting things in place. It's not just because this internet, guys, is doing crazy stuff today. So I say there's a tool that I was given by one lady from Korea. We went for a retreat there, and she told me how to clear up stuff because I just had like, that like you take out everything and you need to let it go, but then you can't, and then you put it all of it back, which is just wrong. So she told me, she said like you take your clothes and then you ask your clothes if it is okay with leaving you because it has saved you. So you literally take one and you say, you thank it and you ask it if it is okay with leaving you because it has saved you. And most of the time, if you do it from a heart of really letting go, you'll find that your clothes will say to you, yes, I've saved you enough. Even if it's pants you wore twice, it will say, yes, I've saved you enough. I'm ready to serve the next person. Then you put it in the pile of giving it away. And you give it to, you don't just go and give it to, like in a way that doesn't matter. But you know that these clothes are going to serve another person. So you have that. Thanking each and every item that you let out of your wardrobe. Thank it for the service it has been. Thank it for being with you. Thank it for doing that work. Even if you wore it twice, even if you wore it once, but when you do that, you'll feel that connection with it. Being okay with going and serving another person, being okay with serving you, being happy and grateful for serving you, and you also just thank it. And I was able to let go of almost everything because everything that was there was no longer in my vibration, was no longer me, it didn't look like me, it didn't feel like me, it felt like the old Busi that I had already let go. So Lebu, try that. Yeah, I am totally suffering through this, guys, but we're gonna be fine. The internet is doing its own things. So Ruth says, Lelbusi, what if you are trying to manifest is the same thing that seems to be falling apart? Hey, universal test of faith. I know, girl, I know, Ruth, that when the same thing you're trying to manifest is the one thing that fall apart, the thing is this, you think, when most of the time we think that it is what we want is that thing, but it might just be that we are attached to it, that we can't let it go. So we're like, mara manifesta, mara this thing is going, mara what's going on, like manifesta ukuthi boss yami ngithande, but then things are going wrong and I'm getting retrenched here, can't do what's going on here. You just attached to that job, not that you need it. So you need to not be attached to it. You need to have a thing of saying, if I have it, I have it. If I don't, I don't. The thing right now in South Africa, we have a market called take it or leave it. In a take it or leave it market, you take it or you leave it. There's no gray area. So you must feel like, okay, fine. If this thing, I have it in my life, I'm happy. If I don't have it, I'm also happy. That is how you know you're not attached to it. And then that is the only time you can get what you really need. Because sometimes you think that, oh, this is the job, this is the one that pays my bills, I cannot let it go. But you find that there is another one that will not just pay your bills, that will pay the whole house cash without paying the bond. It wouldn't just afford the bond, it will afford the cash payment of the house. And you're like, I was busy that side thinking this is everything in life. Can't you? I didn't know. So you need to detach from the one that you have that you think you're manifesting. You need to have a feeling around the thing of saying, if you go, you go. If you stay, you stay. I'm good. Because if you go, I'm going to get better. If you stay, I'm happy. That's it. So try, Wana Ruth, to have the detachment from it. You will see miracles. Normally the things, when you attach from them, they become better. That job becomes a better job because your manager starts treating you better. And you're like, Kanti, who bewitched this one? Or it could be in a relationship, or it could be that relationship becomes sweeter because you've let it go. You've literally let it go. You've literally detached yourself from it. You said, if you stay, you stay. If you leave, you leave. Take it or leave it. I'm good. But obviously, it's not easy to detach. So that's what I'm saying to you, Ruth. Don't worry. You need to just detach from it and know that if it goes, better is coming. If it stays, then I'm happy, but it must stay and give value, not just stay because, hey, you are also here. It's happening because you are here. No, it must be really special. We are not here to just, waste our time. God wanted us to come here to have really good lives. Okay. Lebu says, I agree. One part at a time. I need 3 years to clean it slowly, but surely. Don't worry, man. You'll take 2 weeks. Zetu says, Yazini, I don't hate, but since I did the letting go process, I've been gifted 650 unexpected. Girl, when are you already making the money? Thank you. Zetu, when you're already in the cash, you are already swimming in the cash. Oh, thank you for sharing that. So as I said, guys, day 2 was hectic for all of us. If you have the list, guys, list for day 2. You're gonna keep that list, guys, because I need you to tick that list. You're gonna keep that list until the list is done. And I know some of those things, they are gonna take forever to be done. I don't care. You're gonna keep that list until that list is done. The day the list is finished, the day everything in that list is finished, you're gonna do a ceremony. A whole totally amazing ceremony where you're going to take salt or coarse salt or any other kind of salt. You're gonna put it on that top of that paper and you're gonna fold it up nicely, and you're gonna take it outside and burn it. But I need you that day to just like do something special for yourself. It's a celebration of some sort. Do something special, or maybe you take a leave, or maybe you take yourself to a massage, or maybe you buy yourself a nice meal, or you make yourself a nice meal, or you bake something, but do a celebration of those things are gone and are dusted and are done. So just like me, I am currently doing a whole process of sorting out my system, my admin system. That's just like Lebu that has been supposed to have been sorted 3 years ago. It hasn't been. And I'm going to do that. And I know it might take me 2 weeks, it might take me 2 months, but the day it is done, I'm going to do a celebration moment to doing that. So maybe it's a feeling, maybe you need to let go of somebody. Don't worry. You just keep asking, have I detached myself from this person? Have I detached myself from this person? Am I ready? Do I feel more? I can live my life without them. Then you do the celebration. Maybe it's a job. The day you feel like, you know what? Actually, now I'm good without it. Actually, I don't care what happens to me. I have it or don't have it. I actually don't care. I don't think it's the end of it all in my life. That day you do the celebration. So you're gonna tick. So if the list is long, you're gonna keep ticking. This is done, this is done, this is done. And the day you do the last item, you're gonna do the painting ceremony, and then you're gonna do something nice for yourself for the purpose of doing that celebration. Nomzamo says, I'm struggling of finding things to let go of. I have 2 items. Surely there's more. I know Zamo. 2 items are enough. Do not be looking for drama. You have enough. 2 items are good. So sometimes wena nomzamo kuyenzeka lokuthi ube ne-block, but you don't have a block because you have got 2 items. But let me just explain for other people who just like, they don't know, like, let go of what? I don't know what I need to let go of. So this is how you do it. So remember on day 1, if you have a block, you don't know what to let go of. You just have, it's just like, you don't know what to let go of. There's nothing that comes up for you. Nomzamo is 2, so she's fine. But if you have nothing that comes up, so what you will do is you will say, for me, let's say day 1, you said you wanted to have 10 million. So you will say, for me to have the 10 million, what thing in my life is stopping me from having the 10 million? Maybe it's because that I'm holding on to a business that is not making me happy, that is making me work hard and less. Maybe I'm holding on to a job that they're not paying me so good, and I know I'm worthy of more. Maybe I'm holding on to a relationship where they tell me what to do with my money, so I can never have 10 million, because even if I have 10 million, they will control it. Normally, every person who feels like if they ever have money in their lives, that money wouldn't be their money, it will be controlled by other people. They never have the money. So most of the times, I've got a whole video talking about why wives don't have money. Most of the time, because wives feel like that money is not hers, it's me and the husband. So once I have the 10 million, he's gonna say what happens to the 10 million. Now, normally your subconscious mind, you will just say, fuck that 10 million. I'm not doing a 10 million that I can't enjoy. Like, what's the point? So if that is your case, you might want to go and talk to the person and be saying, look here, I'm gonna make money. If I do have money, it's my money. Remember this moment. I'm gonna do whatever I wish to do with it. No matter I go and buy 1 boat and that's it I ever do. You're not gonna tell me what I'm going to do with my money. So you need to then identify things that have made you to not be at 10 million. So you want 10 million, but maybe it's a job that has been holding you. Maybe it's a business that has been holding you. Maybe it's a relationship that has been holding you. Maybe what else can hold you from 10 million, right? Maybe it's because you believe that you don't have the skill. Maybe you don't have the accreditation. Maybe you don't have something. But that is what you believe, that if I can put this in place, I will be able to earn the 10 million rand. If I could maybe go and get myself cleansed all emotionally and stuff, then I'll be able to get the 10 million rand. That is the thing that is blocking you. So you need to let go of holding on to that thing. You need to let go of not wanting to do that thing. So like in me, I know my admin is stopping me from making much money, if my admin was better, I would make way more money. And then I now always feel like, man, I'll do it another time. I'm making money, you know, there is money, so why should I worry about that? No, it's wrong because I want more. so I'm stopping myself from saying, but there is money, but then why should I be doing that? Because, you know, there is. No, I need to get it done. So that I need to get myself untangled with the feeling of just good in, you know, just least, there is least, you know, that feeling of, at least there's something that I need to step into all of my potential. So I'm holding back to be at my best place because, man, ang safari, there's nothing that is pinching me. I'm okay. So yeah, I'll see it next week. I'll see it next month. Then it's 3 years later, just like Lebu said. And it happened literally to me. It is 3 years later. So now that is how you know what you need to let go of. So I need to let go of that thing of saying, man, I don't have to reach my full potential because it's fine. Other people don't even have anything, at least, you know, it's rubbish. So that is how you know what you need to let go of. If you got to a standstill where you didn't know what you let go of. But Nomzamo, you have to deal with those two. When you're done with those two, you will move on to other things. So don't worry. You don't need more things to add on your list. Please, you you don't want a long list. We need to celebrate fast, guys. Anime, man. Okay, so let me see the rest of the comments. Wow, this thing is showing me flames. Do you celebrate for each item? So Precious says you should do you celebrate for each item? So you could just like have a nice glass of water, make yourself a nice glass of whatever thing you must enjoy yourself with. When you reach one at a time, it's good. But when you've ticked everything, then you do the ceremony where you burn the paper. You could take it out of your diary if it was there. I need you actually just to have it like loose because it's something that's moving. Your diary is something that's staying. This one is it's a moving object. So you could have put it your intention in your diary, but this one write it in a paper. Mine are in a paper. So write it in a paper, and that paper you could put it in your diary. You could put it in your praying place. You know, put it somewhere where it doesn't get lost, and then you keep ticking it. And then when it's finished, you're gonna burn it when everything is ticked off. But you can celebrate one item at a time, you know, just small celebrations. But the day everything is out of that list, then you do the big celebration because hey, guess what? You are ready. You are ready. You are ready. Precious says factor 10 million. Yeah, no, you know, nobody wants to make money for, you know, so many people who feel like for my father, I'm making money for my husband, I'm making money for, you know what? That money you gonna just like give up on it. Not knowingly though, but nobody ever, your subconscious mind will never allow you to do that. You will never have money if you feel like that money is not gonna be yours to have and to hold and to enjoy. You're gonna be told what to do with it. Never gonna happen. Never gonna happen. So you need to have a conversation with that person and say, Muntu enkosi buka lana. Inkinga yami currently right now is that I feel like this. Ungamtshela ukuthi I blame you for telling me what to do. Maybe now you do it to them, you tell them what to do with their money. So that is something you need to let go of. Let go of telling other people what to do. This internet today. Yeah, so it's your own problem. So, and I mean, if you don't understand how is it your own problem, send me an inbox. I'll tell you. We will talk. We'll talk about it. I promise you. You can never go and say to another person they don't know how to handle money. You must be handling their money because they don't know if you had things sorted in your money department. It's not. So that is why it will help you to go and tell that person, Muntu enkosi. Now, from now on, Muntu enkosi born, I will put in the table if we have tables in this house. Whatever I want to put in the table and have my own money because I am going to manifest more when I know that I have responsibility over this money. It is important for my manifestation to know that this money is for me, by me. I can, because the thing is that God cannot give you money that you can't handle. So if that person is going to tell you what to do, then you can't handle the money. So why would then God is not going to give you? God needs to know that you can be a good steward towards that money. So you. Hey, the internet is starting. Let me read another comment. Itumeleng says, what if we have wrote something and I really struggle, or realize I don't want to let it go? Is it associated to attachment? Yeah, well, if you don't want to let it go, but it's something that you must be letting go, then it must mean you must be attached to it. Because why would you want to let it go and then you struggle? Well, obviously, like I said when I started the video, maybe you haven't joined, I said sometimes when you realize that you are attached to this thing, when the letting go moment happened and you realize that you are attached to this situation thing or whatever, then you will normally then want to back out. You'll be like, at least you'll do the thing that I said, Mina, that for 3 years I've been knowing that for me to probably triple whatever money that I have, I must fix my admin. But I'll be like, man, you know what? It's not that bad. I have stuff here. I have money. It's not that bad, man. I'll be fine. I'm okay. I have everything I want. It's okay. But then I've never found my true potential because of I couldn't let go of the fact that, you know what, Pussy, you need to get over the fact that you don't want to do admin and actually do it. And even now talking about it, it's paining me deep. And I can literally, like right now, it to give up on it again. And it might take 4 years now. Lebo has just said, hey, Hotrop has been waiting for 3 years. My problem with this admin has been waiting for 3 years. It might just be 4, 5, 6 years. And guess what? Still in the same place 4 years later, 5 years later, 6 years later. Because maybe I really don't want to do it. Oh, guys, I hope you don't hear these people downstairs saying, Papa this, Papa that. Okay, so Catherine says, I cut the list pieces and flushed it in the toilet yesterday. What now? You write it again, Catherine. If the list was not done, if the list was not finished, you write it again. Oh my goodness, you get to do double the work, but it's good for your soul. So, Catherine, you write the list again, and then you wait for it to be finished in your life. You wait for it to be a done deal in your life. So you must also know how the done deal look like. Like I said, if it's that job, you must feel that feeling where you say, okay, now I'm fine to leave it or take it or leave it moment. When you feel that feeling, it might, most of you, it's gonna be a feeling. Some of us, like Lebo and me, Lebo is going to see a clean wardrobe. I'm going to see a system in place. But for most of you guys, it's probably going to be a feeling of you are okay with or without this thing. Okay. So let us continue, guys. Let us continue to today's work. So day 3 work is blessing. So you're going to first bless your ideas. So we all have ideas. God has given us amazing ideas. We know we have them. But sometimes we just don't even want to notice them because, hey, man, that idea means that I must do 1, 2, 3. We always feel like maybe it's work. Maybe I need to like implement it or something. No. I'm not talking about implementing nothing. I'm just saying you're going to write the idea. So this is good to write on your diary. But write it in a special place. Don't write it in a just, where people can page through and stuff. Just write it in a place where you only you can touch. Yeah, in a place like that. So you're gonna write down your ideas, all the ideas that God gives you, all the ideas that God ever gives you, all the ideas. If God ever told you to start a catering company, you do that. If God ever told you to go you write that. If God ever told you to go and create a new car, you do that. If God ever told you to go and start speaking to children or to women or to men or to boys, I don't know, to whatever. Speak to whatever. If God ever told you to go take care of dogs or whatever, you do it. You write it down. You write it down, all the ideas that you have, that God ever gave you, the ideas you ever had. You write them down. And then this network. Okay. So, number one is that you're going to bless your ideas. Number two, you're going to bless the work of your hands. So if maybe you work with your hands, like you create clothes, you're going to take a specific clothing item that you've made and you're going to come with it to your altar to bless. So for me, I will bless my book, because this is something that I did, guys. The book is actually currently on special for 150 for the month of August. I always forget. If you need it, it's on my website, busiselesho.com. Send an email, busiselesho, to get the book, Money and Black People, Why Black People Don't Have Money, How to Heal Your Money Story. Great book. So for me, I will take the book to my altar, and then I will I've got online lesson. So if you work like maybe as an accountant at a firm, you're going to write Busiselesho what, and your what is this thing called? Your job responsibilities. It's responsibility, your role, like what you do at work. So yeah, I think it's called job spec, or yeah, that you guys know what I'm talking about. So you write your job spec, they like your roles, your responsibilities, the things that you need to do at your job. So you write them, you bring them to the altar. So you bless the work of your hands, the work you have to do. Okay. And then number three, you're going to bless your bank account. So the place where your money comes through. So if you have 1 or 2 or 3 bank accounts, so you are going to look for maybe if you've got any investment, you're gonna bring that maybe account number for that investment. You're gonna bring them the maybe the bond number for, because your house is mostly your investment. Also, you're going to any other assets you have, like maybe you have got maybe a car that is you gain money from, just assets you have, precious things you have, your bank account number. If you have a statement, you bring the statement for your bank account, all your bank accounts. If you've got 3 or maybe a few more bank accounts, bring it. So you bring your assets and investments and bank account. You bring the work of your hands, so things that you have made, and then you write your position, your name, your position, and your role, your responsibility. And then number 3, you bring your ideas, the things that you know that you want to do, some responsibilities, So that is like the future type of thing. Okay, so let me see what you guys are commenting on. Precious says, so we must bless our current work, even if I want to leave it. Yes, baby. You bless the current work, even if you want to leave it, because believe me, that current work has taught you so much. And that current work is actually a doorway to somewhere else. And every time you bless where you are, you're telling God, I have this, I need more. So when I had to buy my new car, I, for some reason, got tired and sick and tired of my old car. I looked at it and just like, you don't, this, you have a bump here, you have this and this. And I started blaming my car. I started feeling so blessed, this one. Then I started to get into the car and say, hey, I remember the day I first brought you home. Hey, I remember how excited I was. And then I started to bless it. I started to just have a good vibration with it, good loving it. And then I stopped hating it so much, and I stopped seeing all the things that was not there, because I just remember the day I first brought it home, how it made us all happy. All my kids could fit there, because now I've got a lot of children. They all fit there. They will sit nicely there. It's a 7-seater. I mean, it's like a bus. So, you can understand. We had so much fun in it. Now it's a little bit, crappy and doesn't look like amazing. But I remembered how it took care of us, like totally take care of us. We travel everywhere. We went on holidays with it. We could fit everything in it. And then I felt good about it. And then guess what? The baby number came. And I was like, yay, thank you, car. No more. Then I don't drive it anymore. But lately I've been driving it. I don't know even why. Okay. Precious says makes sense. Thank you. Yes, Precious. Zetu says, do I bless izimbenge since ngenza umsebenzi work? Yeah, girl. Yebo. That's the work of your hands. So that is definitely that. You take that, and then you just have you have an altar already to bless the whole altar, because that is where the work happens. Your altar is your work. Teboho says, I'm currently unemployed. What do I bless as the work of my hands? So there is something, Teboho, that you do on a daily basis. And if you don't do something, then it's time for you to do something. So in this case, you will have things that ideas and maybe a role you want to play in life and this and this. But also just find things that you do, even if you don't get paid for it. So maybe, I don't know, maybe you help somebody with whatever, even if it's work that you do, a skill that you apply in another person's life without even getting paid, but that is work that you know how to do. So if you don't have that, try to also do that in your life. Just find somewhere to offer work, offer help, even if you are not getting paid for it, so that you will know that you have value, you have work that you do, you have you add value to life. You add value to life. The fact that you don't have a job where they pay you doesn't mean that you cannot wake up and work. So that is another thing that will help you break through from that I don't have work thing. If you work, even if you don't get paid, then you will feel that, oh, I actually do have work. And guess what? People will start wanting to pay you for the stuff. Josephine says, I cook and bake. I bless the food. Yeah, girl, bring in the scone. Bring in a piece of cake. Bring it there and bless it. Yes, that's the work of your hand. Okay. It's nice for everybody that has things that and you write the responsibilities and you bring it to the out. Nosipo says, how exactly do we bless the items? Okay, I'll give you that. I'll give you that. Matuma says, I sell products. I buy, not making. Do I bless those? Yeah, so you bless the product. So if you go and order microphones, you'll bring one microphone here. That is what you give to the world. You bless the things you give to the world. So obviously people don't have microphones, hence they buy them from you. Hence you bless that, because that's what you do. Okay. So now we understand 3 categories. So you'll bring in the ideas, you write them down, you'll bring them into your praying area. You will bring in the work of your hands. It could be something you're writing down because you can't touch it, or you bring in the actual physical thing, and you then bless your assets and your bank account, your literal bank account, so assets. So people who do accounting, they know that everything that is to do with your money is your asset. So cash, you could actually like bring physical cash, just if you can, but you don't have to, but you just bring in those bank accounts. So you could write them all in a row, and you write your assets in a row, then you bring them to the blessing. So when you bless them, you're going to do a simple prayer. You're going to thank God for allowing you the wisdom. So you're going to make this prayer suit your needs, but the thing that you need to do is to thank God for giving you the wisdom to be able to do this. So you thank God for giving you the wisdom, you thank God for giving you the grace, you thank God for giving you the strength, you thank God for giving you the power. Grace, wisdom, strength, power. Grace, wisdom, strength, power. Grace, wisdom, strength, power. Sorry guys, the internet. Grace, wisdom, strength. I'll tell you another day where I learned this in a workshop. It was very funny how I learned it. So grace, wisdom, strength, power. So you thank God for that. God gave you the strength, the wisdom, the grace, and the power to do this. And then you then tell God that you are willing to offer more of this to the world. You are willing to offer more of your skills to the world, and you need more grace, wisdom, strength, and power. And you will then obviously for the ideas, thank God for the fact that you got those ideas. And then for the assets, you thank God that you were capable to manifest those items. God gave you the ideas, but you manifested the items. So that is important that you know. You thank God. You thank God for the gift of the ideas. So the gift of the ideas is that you have the ideas, and soon and very soon they're gonna manifest. You're gonna manifest them from that idea format to a physical format, just like what you've manifested in terms of the assets. You thank God that He gave you, because God gives you in terms of an idea, but you then take it from an idea mode to a physical thing. So then you thank God that you had the ability to manifest these things into the physical. And then you then let God know that you're going to continue offering your services to the world, continue offering more of what He gives you in terms of a better CEO. God, I'm going to continue being a better accountant. God, I'm going to continue being a better trader. If you're trading the stock markets, God, I'm going to continue being a better there. I thank you for giving me the ability to manifest the bank account with this money, this and this and this and this and this, my clothes, my house, my bed, whatever that you feel you want to put into your asset list. I don't know, like when we die, the stuff that people are going to be like, hey, I take whatever that is his, those are your assets. Now, you thank God for the ideas, because that's when God gives you. God doesn't give you in manifestation. God has already given you in ideas mode. So you want to thank God for those ideas, because those ideas are going to manifest. Those ideas, the more you clear up your energy like this, you're going to manifest them into the real physical worldly stuff. But you're going to thank God for those ideas. You're going to thank Him for giving you the strength, wisdom, and grace to make them manifest. And you're going to let God know that you're going to continue offering to the universe what you are currently offering. And obviously more, you are going to offer more, you're going to give more, but you're already giving this that you're giving. So that is how you're going to do that. So you're going to bring in your stuff to the altar, you're going to put it all there, and you have your list from day 2, which you're going to keep. The only thing you're going to keep in the altar is for longer is the list from day 2. So these items you're going to keep in your altar for about 3 days. So from the day you finish, you keep it there for 3 days. After 3 days, you can then take if things that can stay there can stay, but like let's say you brought cookies, you take them, you eat them with your family. Whatever else that you've brought, okay, a book can stay there longer, obviously, the papers like the bank account details can stay there for longer, but after that you can just take it away and use it as you can. Just take the book, use it, give it to somebody, sell it, whatever that you have to. But the only thing that is going to remain there is the list from day 2. The list from day 1, you're going to have it in your diary for as long as you wish. But the list from day 2, you're going to burn it the day you are finally have ticked all of them, all of those things that you had to let go of. So the blessing ceremony is so nice. You could do this as often as you get the need to do it, but it is all about that, you knowing that I have the ideas that are going to turn into physical things. So remember on day 1, you had the idea that you want 10 million. That is an idea that God has given you. So you put it in that list. You thank God for it, because you're going to take that 10 million and you're going to make it a physical thing. That 10 million is in an idea format here, going to transfer to your bank account here. So there is the idea. There's the bank account sitting there in your praying table for 3 days cabanga ukuthi kwenzakalani. So guys, I've done this. Literally, I've done this. I promise you. Cabanga ukuthi kwenzakalani. So the idea, you've written it in that idea list. And there is the bank account. Literally staying there together the whole 3 days. Magic happens there. Okay, so and then you have the third thing in that formula is the work of your hands. So it is also there. Maybe it's the work of your hands that are going to bring it into physical form. Maybe it's not. Who cares? It's going to happen. We don't care how. We know it's going to happen. So the blessing is very nice. The blessing is all masculinity, and it's easy. I think, well, for me, it's very easy to do masculine stuff. So it shouldn't be a difficult thing. You just give yourself the time. So you could start tonight to even take your phone, open the app, put it there with all your bank accounts if they are there. Go and write your name and your job and your responsibilities, or bring in something that you sell, something that you offer to the world, and then you already have easily the list of all the ideas that God ever gave you. You put it there, you do your prayer. Okay, let me see what you guys are asking. Okay. Oh, the networks is, I know the network, but I hope if you could just go through when you when we then the replay is up, you can just see the stuff you've missed. Okay, so because I haven't finished writing my book, so do I present that? Yeah, you present the name of the book if you bless that. Pressure says, must the blessing be done before the 14th? If you can, please. If you can before the 14th, that would be nice. But if you don't have everything good in place and nothing can represent whatever you want to bring to the altar, because presentation of stuff is also okay. Stuff can represent stuff there. So don't worry about having the actual thing. So if something needs to be presented by something, have it presented there and do the prayer before the 14th. Josephine says, why was my friend hoped to visit? Then I served her some muffins I made last night. She asked me to bake for her. She will pay. Wow, that is so nice. Presented there. Do we bless our bank account? Yes, bank cards. Yes, definitely. You could literally also have the bank cards there. Other than writing the bank account, you can have the actual bank card, which is perfect. You put it there for 3 days because maybe you don't have to use it. Then it's perfect. The bank card is perfect. Josi says, I pray this video will be safe because, yay, this internet is, I'm gonna kill this internet today. So the video is gonna be up tomorrow, but you can, I'm gonna save it on my YouTube, on my Facebook page now. You can just go back and just look at it now today. But they're definitely gonna be saved. But tomorrow, don't forget at 6 p.m. we're doing the attachment. Can we put payslip? Yes, you can put payslip. What happens to the water and the candle? Oh, so thank you for reminding me, Ruth. So finishing the prayer, when you finish the prayer on the 13th, then you can just take the water, put it in, tell them flowering in flowers or in your garden, water the garden or flowers. If you don't have anything like that, just put the water in you know, just to let it just run, you know, and nourish the ground somewhere. Okay, and then you can just, the candle, you'll use it later if you need to, and then you can put your things in the altar, and then after 3 days you can remove them. That's it. Must we lit the candle? Yes, we lit the candle during the prayer time. Zona is struggling with internet connection. I'm also struggling. I'm gonna share it now, guys, on my Facebook, so you can probably see the recording quicker there. Ditopa says, yours desire, your name, your job, your responsibility are set together for 3 days. So you put all of those, yes, in the altar. Motidi says, can place my bank statement tomorrow after today's prayer. I will put my bank cards today. Yeah, so bank cards is already a representation of that bank account. So we just want your assets to be there. Okay. Can I put my ideal salary and bank account or just the desire? So remember on the ideas, you're gonna put the things you want. The idea is maybe the new idea you have in your life maybe is to have 100,000 as a salary, but right now you have 50,000. In the reality of your asset, you have 50, but in the idea mode, you have the 100. So the 100 is the idea. You will put that all is whole today. Sorry, I missed the alert part. The altar part. Where is that? Okay, so the altar part is the place that you're gonna pray. There's the place that you use to pray, the place where you have your candle, your water, where you're doing the prayers. So it's called an altar just because it's a word that is easy to use to say a praying area, but it's your praying area. You bring all these things into your praying area. So I said, if you don't have a specific area that you set up, you can just literally have a nice box where you put in all your things and you take it with you wherever you want to pray. So maybe you want to pray in your bedroom, you put that box in that nice corner where you want to do the prayer, and when you finish, you close the box, you put it away nicely so that it's your prayer area, but it can move around. So it's your altar that is mobile. Oh, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this. Thank you so much for tuning into the 3 days with me. Thank you so much for doing the work. I really enjoy doing the stuff. I really enjoy sharing the stuff with me. You sharing the stuff with me. I know some of them are really crazy, but it's things that I know that have worked for me, and I know they will work for you. And it's so fulfilling every time they work over and over again for me and for you guys. So please share with me what is happening in your lives. I know, guys, you're gonna amazingly land yourselves in all sorts of amazing things. If it's about letting go, if it's about manifesting, you're gonna find those things. The energy in this portal, in this Lionsgate portal, is all about getting your truest, deepest desire. It's really about getting you whatever that you know you deserve, but you do not think that you can be able to make it happen. As much as you don't see us saying you go and you call 50 people, you don't have to do their work as we know it in the world, but you do the inner work to allow these things to you. This is the inner work that is most important than just doing the quotation, doing the profile, doing the website. Those things will happen almost automatically for you. But this work is the inner work that allows you to accept that I am worthy of these things. I am good enough for these things. So thank you so much, guys, for doing this. Thank you so much. I would not share with you if I didn't know that this thing worked. It has worked in my life. I've seen it happen. Letting go is the most horrible thing ever. But I know that it works. I know that you can do it. As hard as it feels like, as hard as it is, it works. So please do it. If you are having any problems, contact me. I'll help you through it. We can do it in energy clearing if it's totally hard for you, especially to deattach. And tomorrow I'm gonna definitely at 6 p.m. do the deattachment video. If it's difficult for you to deattach, come through, let's do a clearing session. Come through, let's do a coaching session if you must have that done. But I know that when you do this work, your life will change. Your life will totally change. Thank you so much. Please share this with other people. It is just, good to share with other people, because the more everybody gets into alignment with what they need, the more we all get into alignment. Sometimes your breakthrough is being held by somebody else who needs to start a big organization so that you can be a client to them, and they are struggling. The moment you share, they get this, they get the thing done, and then we all share the money. So please do share. Click on the share button, click and click whatever and share wherever. I don't even know where this thing, I'm so new to YouTube. I don't know what YouTube does. So click on that like button And thank you so much. Click on the subscribe button if you haven't subscribed to the channel. Click on the subscribe button so that you can be able to see the other videos that we're going to be doing. So tomorrow we're going to do at 6 p.m. that other video, and after that we're going to do the new moon is coming through quickly next week, so that we'll also do, and we're going to just continue building up on this energy work. The more energy work you do, the more you are aligned with what you want, the more you are in a vibe that is good. When you're in a good vibe, you're never gonna see drama in your life. When you see drama, you're gonna be strong enough to deal with it. Drama wouldn't take you down and beat you up. Thank you so much for tuning in, and till tomorrow at 6 p.m. Have a lovely evening. If there's anything you need to ask me, you have my phone number. I'm sure everybody has my phone number. If you don't, go to my Instagram. There's a poster. It's all posters in Instagram have my numbers. WhatsApp line. Send me an Instagram a note, a DM, or send me a WhatsApp message. Thank you so much, guys. Have a lovely evening. Good night.